Welcome everyone for more Subnautica, Draegona's Retreat, custom game save mod, whatever you want to call it. We're here in the Cyclops, of course, and I am outside just a little floating underwater islands area near the mountains, getting ready to go and do some more searching. But in the off-screen time this week, I did do another quick look at the Draegona's page for the mod, and there's only so many locations listed. Now, on the listings, there's currently a total of 6 locations in the game that have been added outside the 2 Cyclops we found. Now, there are only 2 Cyclops that have been destroyed and added to the game. We found both of those, but there are 6 base locations, which I have apparently already found all of them. So, of course, we have our first one, the little starter base we found in the Safe Shallows area. Second, we came across the little mushroom cave area that comes from the middle section above and then goes into the lower section in the middle of the mushroom cave. Then third, we found at the far end entrance into the mushroom cave another base, as well as the first of the 2 wrecked Cyclops. So fourth, we found another base that was not far from the third one and has a whole bunch of different tubes going every which way, and it was kind of in between the third one of the end of the jelly shroom cave and going towards the floating island. Then, of course, we headed straight to the floating island because, hey, why would we not have something there near the Dagazi bases that are already in place? And, of course, we found actually 2 different ones. We found one, ultimately first, in the middle of the underside of the island, going up through the lagoon. And then in the next episode, coming back to get supplies, I found another separate base along the beachfront. So that gives us a total now of 6 locations that we found, and according to the Draegona's Retreat mod page on Nexus mod, that's all of them. So that kind of puts me into an interesting position. Do I just go ahead and continue with the storyline since we've already pretty much found everything that has been added with the mod, or do I go back to the bases and start doing like I said I might do, and that is fixing them all up? So now I am here at the 3rd base I found, because the first base was working and usable as a starter base. Second base, I've already fixed all the leaks. So I'm at the 3rd base, and there's still leaks here. So I'm going to start by trying to fix all of these. I'm going to try to remember where I put that hatch, because I know I had to add a hatch at one point to even get inside. I think I just took it back out afterwards, because everything is kind of fixed in a certain way to balance it. Maybe I can just go ahead and find a spot that will let me place this 1 reinforcement so I can go ahead and have that better stability, and then we'll just do a hatch right here, because I can fix the leaks from outside, but it is kind of hard to see them. So at least now I can go in and do this and then work on getting some power going to this. Alright, we've got hull integrity restored, and it says draining systems initiated, but there's no power. So I don't know what would be turning on the draining systems, but yeah, hull integrity restored. But we'll give it a moment and see if it actually does drain. It doesn't exactly look like it is. So yeah, I'm down to 24% power on that battery after repairing all the leaks in there. So I'm going to be doing a lot of battery recharging to get these fixed up. That's good enough. We won't worry about that. Or that. Or that. But yeah, alright, just the one to recharge right now. So it does actually look like water's draining out now. After I, went into the Cyclops and then came back out. So it's weird that it took that long to start, and it also seems to be draining, a little slower maybe than normal, but that could just be me imagining things. Even with the water gone, it doesn't help because I have no oxygen production. So I need power for this, and conveniently we've got the sun coming back up, as well as a sea moth fragment right here. Give me some more titanium real quick. Big salt deposit. Obviously I could do solar panels, be simple enough. But we are there. Should be kind of close to something else, right? Some other thermal? Like, go down that way and get some thermal power. All right, so I've got power. 2 solar panels should be enough for the immediate future. So I've got room for more reinforcement there. Already got my nice desk. Got the planters I can use. You know, most part it's just open. I really would have liked to see a little bit more decoration with these. Ooh, at least I get the, you know, first aid kit. So I feel like they should have had more decoration in these. And that means now that I've already found everything apparently added in the customized game save, it's my duty to do some upgrading on these and make them look more like what I would have expected them to be right off the bat. So 1 wall locker over here is not enough. Obviously we need more, and they should be at least somewhat centered. I feel like I don't want to put just lockers there, so we may add a plant shelf into the middle there, make it look a little bit nicer. I did add a decorations fabricator here, so we can make some custom stuff, and if I feel like it, I'll take it with me afterwards. I do like that. We need something over here. We'll do regular standing lockers here, kind of cover up the ugliness of the reinforcement, and we'll do it where the other 2 kind of corner against the side there. So we've got this kind of, you know, like they're back a little bit, then this one's front and center kind of thing. Looks a little bit nicer. That is bothering me now because it's just that slight difference in height level between the 2. Of course, that's not exactly fair either, so we'll keep it like that. Let's see, what can we do over here? I feel like we need some stuff in here. We need something, you know, no, not that. Specimen analyzer would be kind of a nice thing to still have in the game. Use an aquarium in here. You know, this is the office. Why not have an aquarium in the office? You know, calming effect. Go grab some fish for it. There we go. A few fish to lighten things up a bit. Let's see, what else can we do? We might, you know, we need something over there, some kind of monitor to keep an eye on things. So let's do one of the computer monitors. All computers, we'll just do the monitor. No input, just something that's kind of like a, dashboard type thing, like a home dashboard that you get, Google Home or whatever, one of those things that says, hey, this is what the weather's like today. Here's the information on this kind of thing. We'll have just a simple dashboard. Hello. All right, we got that. We'll just have something simple. It'll be like, I don't know. Let's just do Alexa. We'll be funny about it. Well, I really want to be funny. I'd say use Microsoft Cortana, but then nothing here would work. All right, let's also throw some greenery inside this room. But so beyond the planter pots there, we need something that a little snack type thing. We're gonna throw 2 of those there, and those in this one. Use the long planter to create space for just like plain food stuff. We'll do like marble melons there, and then lantern fruit and bobo tree in here. And why not? Let's just throw a Markiplier doll on the desk here. Little bobblehead.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Subnautica.
One day maybe I'll have a Mr. Spicy pepper in the game that you can, squeeze and throw around. It'd be a little pepper plush toy. Since looking at the rest of the base, I decided I want to kind of do something different with this room. Because it's already got the reinforcements, you're not really going to be seeing into it that much. And yes, I do have a hatch here. I'm going to take the hatch out though and move it over here to the next one over, because we've got this room with the 4 standing lockers. Right now the solar panels are kind of linking down weirdly. We also have a trash can, so what I want to do is do this as sort of the intake area where you come in And we're going to have, of course, a bulkhead. That way when they come in, they close the hatch, and you got a moment for the water to be drained out before opening the bulkhead and coming into the main part of the facility. And then we'll do additional bulkheads going out. Well, yeah, because if something goes wrong, you want to make sure this room is sealed and, you know, preventing any kind of leaks into the other parts of the base. So there we go. We now have our bulkhead. So this is like intake, decontamination. Come in. You know, you're going to close the door. You're going to get decontaminated. Go like in here and something sprays you. And then you go to the rest of the ship. Or base, rather. Not ship, base. Go into the base. Because, you know, hey, we are infected in this game. So let's go with that. And alien containment. I'm not sure if I've got enough glass. Or, you know, quartz for glass. Maybe, I do. Yay. So this will be like the containment room. And we could even take that out completely. Now, I would like to maybe do some stuff around the broken Cyclops. Like work lights, light sticks, something like that. But as you saw there, it's still flipping around. Stuff bumping into it, making it move. So it's not exactly the most likely to stay there type object. It's probably going to end up moving. Might land on top of some of the lights I put in. So we'll have to forego that sort of visual setup, unfortunately. Now, while we may not be able to keep the Cyclops wreckage in one spot, we do have this big piece of Aurora wreckage, which we can make use of. And I'm thinking we put, like, floodlights over here and see if I can rig them up with some power from over here, assuming I get my supplies over here so I can make everything. And I just realized I can't do that anyway because I am still missing a certain component. And that is our transmitter. I haven't found the scans for it yet, so that might be something I have to come back to later on. You can still see it's showing the light, which actually looks good. So at some point, what I want to do is actually put floodlights over here, see if I can rig them up, and then we'll use like light sticks, stuff like that. Make it like this was a recovery operation type of thing. So I just got back from going and getting some more supplies, as well as going to the crash zone area where I know I've seen it plenty of times. Found the power transmitter and finished off the propulsion cannon. And I've got Reginald's in here, but it also looks like we've got a wayward spadefish that managed to make it inside. That's not supposed, that swam in, you know, glitched through the outside to get in here, instead of being placed in here like it's supposed to be. Come here. That's right. I've got my vines in there. And you, Mr. Wiggles, you're going away. Actually, we'll save you. You'll be useful in a moment. So I'm going to take the hatch, or not. So I'm going to take the eye connector part off here. If it will let me do that from in here. There we go. Finally. Gotta get that right spot on the inside. Because I'm not going to use that, and what I'm going to do is actually put a ladder going up, because I did build another floor above here. And my plan is this. We'll do a bioreactor. Because I do have the overflow mod, which means that extra fish will get dumped immediately into here. And it only makes visual sense that, hey, here's this. So it'd probably be better if it was below it, suctioning them down kind of thing. But in this case, no, we're siphoning the fish up and out into here as they reproduce in large enough quantity. So we've got that, and that basically means, yes, I have more power for it here in terms of they're not just reliant on a couple of solar panels, and they're making use of not just fish for fuel, but they also have these if they want some, you know, something other than plants to eat. They decide to break their vegetarian diet. So what we've got now are the lockers here. I've got the lockers there. I've got the decorations thing, which I'm not actually using any, so I'm going to take it out. Really haven't found anything major to put in yet, other than the little wall display over here. which we've got the original stuff here. I've added our Alexa hub, little, you know, dashboard display. The original setup here, but we've got the Markiplier doll. Added some marble melon just so it's like, oh, hey, I'm going to eat, you know, I'm going to cut 2 of these for seeds and then eat the rest. And that pretty much gets you from almost dead and starving to full on health and water again. We've got the aquarium. We've got the lantern fruit and bulbo tree, which I have already partaken of these. I need to get some more bulbo tree, though. There we go. We've got now the fish containment, as well as, of course, our bioreactor. Even though it has nothing visually showing for it, it's, you know, siphoning the extra fish out. Just gotta give them time to reproduce more. And then, of course, in this room, the decontamination room, the entryway, I added the 3, you know, bulkheads in each direction to make it feel more like, yes, this is where we come in. You know, got the bulkhead closed, flush the water out, open the bulkhead, close again, and then these would stay closed as well. So you come in here just in case, or, you know, maybe leave them open, be like, oh man, we need to go out. Well, somebody forgot to do, you know, follow procedure correctly. Come in here, close this to stop the water from spreading through the rest of the base. So we do have that sort of thing going. And you've got storage, I guess, for 4 crew members, even though there's really no bed area for crew members. We've got 1 bed. So I guess they're all cuddling up together. Alright, floodlight done. On, connect. And of course it won't connect to there to share power out. Something simple like that, it doesn't want to do it. I am going to see if we can float up our wreckage here. And make sure I don't hit myself in the head with that. We're going to get, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so it's on. They actually have a good use for floaters now. So as fish bumps into it, and launch it into the, well, not air, but up in the water, make it flip all over the place. But having 3 floaters on it does nothing. Okay, so I got the rest of the floaters from that 1 boulder, and got all the floaters from another boulder. So we're putting, I think it's going to be 9 or 10 total floaters on this thing. And it's still not even moving a single bit. That did not make it move at all. But at some point, some fish is going to just bump into it and it's going to go flipping everywhere. So yeah, there's something not working quite right with that. But, and I mean, I can put a floater on my Cyclops and it will raise it up. But this one is not raising up. So something's not quite working right on the physics with that part. So the thing was to look at the mod. We've looked at the mod. Now we're going to tweak and add to the mod. And then once all that's done, that will be the end of the season for this. So it's going to be a shorter season, but we still have some more episodes to go because I still have to go back to the other bases and fix the leaks and add decorations. So yeah, I've got more coming for this still, but that's going to be it for today. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.